What movie ideas?
What movie
You had
ideas?
the idea to start with this
Oh
time,
yeah.
right?
Here's the movie idea. We only got limited time, so I'm gonna drop it on y'all real quick. Let me look into the
5 minute
camera
movie idea.
and connect with you so that you might want to finance this. You might want to send us some bread.
Oh,
All
I
right,
have
check this
stuff in
out.
my eye.
It was something you were talking about Greek Town and people buying food. You were saying that you bet the homeless people in Greek Town
Oh, they be
eat
eating
better.
real good. Cause
We well that we don't know that for
I don't
sure.
know that, but this is just sidebar to explain context for this. For those of you who don't live in Detroit, Greektown is an area of Detroit has a lot of restaurants, a lot of Greek restaurants, but it's also the
A lot
home
of
of
restaurants.
it's like
Period.
the home of Pizza Poppers, which is like pizza that's this thick and it's delicious. Or like
It's all right. It's straight.
if you like food, it's delicious. I mean, there's a lot of good food options in Greektown. You know, it's not the best food in the city, but there's a lot of good, high quality, high cost food options
So
there.
what you are positing though is that because of the proximity of all these restaurants and there also be a homeless people in this area, that the homeless people must be eating good
If
because of
they're
these
eating,
restaurants.
like me, when I leave a restaurant and I have a big old carryout full of good food, if I see somebody who's homeless, I'm like, I can't just take this home and eat it. Let me help my brother out. Let me help a sister out. You know, so if they're asking for food, I'll just be like, hey, take this food if they don't want it. But if they're asking for food, I'm gonna pass them along the carry out. And I see it happen as I'm walking in Greektown. Even if I don't have a carry out, I see people handing homeless people in Greektown.
Okay, because when you said that, I was thinking like you are assuming a lot about the people that go eat in Greektown that they just
Oh no, I've
super
seen people
okay.
like handing out
Well,
mad trays and it be heavy. I can tell it's heavy.
this is how what you were talking about sparked my idea because somehow veganism came up in the conversation too. But this is the idea that was sparked from that. It could be some kind of I don't know what genre movie again that this was falling to, but like it would have like some kind of antagonist who like takes all the homeless people from a particular area. Say like what's that place in California where it's like
Skid Row.
Skid Row. For some reason, I thought that was in New York. I'm totally out of whack. Uh, they
Jesus,
take
New York stuff.
they take all the homeless people. Like it's like a so. I'm all over the place. The antagonist is just like this evil vegan. The veganism has nothing to do with being evil. That's just how the things lined
Just so
up in my
happens to
mind.
be vegan.
Right. That's just how it lined up in my mind. But he kidnaps all the homeless people and then converts them all to veganism, and they populate his superhuman vegan army of super soldiers. That's all I got. It's not really a movie premise. It's just a feature of the story.
So
Vegan army.
so so this antagonist, who is
Homeless
he?
vegan army.
Yeah, but who is this antagonist against? Like this guy leading the homeless vegan army.
I mean, he could be against the same people that sued Oprah off the beef stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be against the beef
the meat
industry.
lobbyists.
You know what I'm saying? He could be against. He could just be
He
against.
sounds like a superhero to me.
He could just be against the unite. Well, he could be that. He could be. He don't have to be the protagonist. He could just be against the government for not having sufficient programs and outlets to help people get off the street or prevent people from even becoming homeless. It could be from that tip. But the thing that sticks out to me is homeless vegan army producers. Holler at us. We got to do this.
I feel like this is something you could easily find in California.
A homeless vegan army. But you see, they got to be organized.
I mean, you just scoop them up and be like, all right, we're going to assemble.
That's not how it works. Some of them are going to be like, oh, I just want to keep being homeless. Some of them are going to be like, oh, I don't want to be homeless.
We didn't say we giving them homes.
Some of them are going to be like...
This is derogatory.
And right, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they're people. It's not going to be just easy to be like, hey, join this army. So that's why I said antagonist, because he's going to kidnap them and then just forcibly convert them all to veganism. There might have to be some kind of hypnotism aspect in this movie too, to just get everybody on board. But homeless vegan army.
I don't get it.
There's so many homeless people. If you gather them all up and made them into an army, they could do some damage.
But why they gotta be vegan though?
I don't know. I can't remember why the veganism came into this initially, but homeless vegan army. That could even be the name of the movie.
I'm not with this idea. 2 stars on Rotten Tomatoes. They ain't came out yet.
Hey,
I don't get it.
You don't gotta get it. It's zany. It's crazy. Zany, crazy movies with no budgets come out all the time.
It's a comedy.
This could be totally serious. It could be about socialism. It could be about...
So this comedy called Crazy Homeless Vegan Army. Because I have to add the word crazy to it because it's comedy.
But we know...
Starring...
Who we gonna be laughing at? I'm not trying to make a movie where people are laughing at homeless people. I'm trying to make a movie where people are laughing at the enemies of the homeless people. Because this homeless vegan army, they're gonna be tough.
So who gonna be the enemies? People try to give them their carryouts filled with meat?
Maybe so. That could be... I'm saying. We just brainstorming here. No, nothing is wrong when you just kicking out ideas. You told me that.
You're right.
You told me that. True. I like to break ideas down in the process.
So yes, it's a homeless vegan army, and they're fighting the meat industry, and I still don't get how they're evil.
Well, anybody who's kidnapping people and hypnotizing them.
Oh, so they hypnotize.
That's automatic.
So,
or, maybe not even hypnotism, but some form of mind control.
Like
brainwashing. It could be drugs in the vegan food.
This sounds so bad. The meat industry gonna finance this movie. They gonna endorse this. See, vegans are
dang!
evil.
See, I don't want it to be used for that. I don't want to. Oh man, I might have to scrap this idea. Oh no!
All right, it's scrapped. I'm done with it.
I ain't gonna veto my idea.
So that was today's episode of What Movie Ideas.
What Movie Ideas?
Brought to you by Easter and Jesus.
Hey, we can have Jesus as a member of the homeless vegan
I'm ending
army.
the video right now.